Something is breaking in America, not just institutions, not just systems. Faith itself is collapsing. Faith in government, faith in truth, faith in each other, even faith in God. And the question is no longer if it's happening. The question is, why? Welcome to the Moral Decay Index podcast. Let's call this episode a mini podcast. So I'll say it again. Something is breaking in America. Let's start with something undeniable. Americans no longer trust what they used to. Trust in government, declining. Trust in media, near historic lows. Trust in institutions, crumbling. But here's the truth nobody wants to say. Trust doesn't just disappear. It is destroyed over time, through lies, through corruption, through repeated betrayal. Scripture warned us about this. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine. 2 Timothy 4:3. And Marcus Aurelius said it plainly. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. But what happens when leadership fails that test? People stop believing. Leadership is supposed to be the anchor of a nation. But what happens when the anchor is rotten? When leaders lie openly, shift narratives, avoid accountability. You don't just get frustration, you get disillusionment. And disillusionment leads to something dangerous, a loss of belief in truth itself. This is where moral decay accelerates. Because once people stop believing in truth, they start believing in anything. Let's measure this. The Moral Decay Index tracks the breakdown using key metrics: church attendance, trust in leadership, crime, family stability, education, and right now, multiple signals are flashing red. Church attendance is declining. Trust in leadership is fractured. Cultural unity is dissolving. This is not random. This is systemic decay. Truth used to be something you discovered. Now, truth is something people customize. Social media feeds you what you want. News outlets push narratives. Facts are debated like opinions. And when truth becomes flexible, morality becomes optional. This is how a nation loses its compass. Not overnight, but slowly, quietly, then all at once. Here's the deeper layer. This isn't just political. This isn't just cultural. This is spiritual. When people disconnect from God, they don't become neutral. They become lost. Scripture says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." Hosea 4:6. Without a higher standard, everything becomes relative. And when everything is relative, nothing is sacred. When faith disappears, watch what replaces it. Anxiety rises, division grows, identity confusion spreads, purpose disappears. People begin searching, but they search in the wrong places. Because when truth is gone, everything feels empty. This is why people feel lost today, not because they lack information, but because they lack foundation. Here's the reality. A nation that loses faith loses direction. A nation that loses direction eventually collapses. History has shown this again and again. Rome didn't fall in a day. It decayed from within, just like this. So what do? You don't follow the chaos. You don't accept the confusion. You return to discipline. You return to truth. You return to God. Because in a collapsing culture, clarity is power, and awareness is the first step to resistance. If you want to track the collapse in real time, visit themoraldecayindex.com. This is not just content. This is a warning. This is a signal. This is reality. And it's time to face it. America is in a state of moral collapse. If you want to find out how we together can stop this collapse, stay tuned for more podcasts. This has been the Moral Decay Index podcast. Remember, what we ignore today will define tomorrow.